Hey buddy, welcome to Phoxtrot Gaming Channel. Today I'm going to be playing Empire Earth 2. As just to give you some game parameters here, I'm playing 2 versus 1. They're both computers, so they're relatively easy. I have it on the average setting, which isn't what I'm used to playing, but to give it at challenge, I put 2 of them on the same team. So hopefully we'll do okay. So somebody told me about this button right here. It's the cycle production queue. And it's nice because as soon as you click on somebody to be produced, you click that and it'll just keep producing until you run out of supplies. So it's actually saved me quite a bit of time. I do not have many forests nearby. Okay, so let's get some guys over there. How many is that? 4. Okay, so I should have 4 guys still remaining. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're locked in middle, epic as always, and I have a 20-minute truce, so that gives me enough time to really build up before I have to take on the computers. This guy's a huge territory, man. Alright, anyway, so what I normally do is I try to get 3 or 4 territories for my own, and then I start building up all of my military forces. So we will see how that works. He went, why do I even have you if you get stuck all the time? Alright, you're gonna die. Alright. So anyway, I've been really enjoying playing this game. You guys should be on wood, not gold. Hate when they do that. They just pick what they wanna resource. Let's just put that there. Cool. Yeah, I kinda got lucky with this layout because I have this river protecting me on this side. And a river protect me on that side. Well, kind of. But they have the mountain there. Okay, cool. They can't pass. Okay, so it looks like this little bottleneck's the only place for them to attack me between there and there, which means I should be able to build a wall there, which will help me out significantly. So let's get some more farms built. I need the farms so I can supply enough food to start building up my musketmen. So, okay. And we'll put you on wood. Okay, cool. Anyway, I played a couple games under this format before to make sure it would be a good video, and what's Yellow's probably going to do is build a bridge over here, and they're going to capture all this themselves. I can't cross their territory, so my only way of getting in is to go all the way around here, around the river, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to do that before the end of the truce, not with the way I play. Some people do like really, really quick expansions. I tend not to go that route. I tend to build up slowly so I can defend everything I do. But, teach their own, I guess. Give me you. Okay. Down here is going to be my giant production area for my barracks. I don't know where they're going. Yeah, so I'm going to have to move them. They have like almost no forest at all over here. Let's see. I have some stuff down there. I'll capture that next, I think. There you go. Okay, how many do I have? 4. Cool. I also need to build a university soon. Okay, so as soon as I get one barracks built, I just start a Minutemen, and then I just cycle production, and they just build non-stop. And it really, I didn't even know about that. It was actually somebody who watched one of my previous videos who told me about it, and good thing they did, because I was wasting a lot of time going back and forth and cycling and reproducing things and stuff like that. So this helped me out a lot, made everything a lot more efficient. Okay, let's see. How many is that? 3? Okay, so let's go over here. Over there. And same thing. cycle production. 2. Let's have you make a university so I can start that. You can come down here. Yeah, so I have a total population of 1,200 on the map, so that leaves us to have 400 each, which sounds like a lot, and I found out it's a lot if you don't actually have 400. If you start the battling and you're not maxed out, the computer is going to be maxed out, so you're at a huge disadvantage. So I learned the hard way not to do that. Okay, so me good, put them on stone. Good, good, and good. I need more farms, I think. Farm, farm. One thing I have been using is a lot of the upgrade stuff. Let's see if I can find some. Okay, the 1.5 stuff just haven't been using. I've just been forgetting about it, and a lot of my battles now haven't been as long as some of my previous battles where I've been playing for like 12 hours, which is good because I don't really want to play for 12 hours at a time. But let's see, I'm going to need one of you. I'm going to need a stable. I'm going to need a temple. And then I immediately have to start building houses so I can max out my population. So get that produced. Alright, everything's going good. Everything's good. There we go. Okay, I can probably stop producing these guys. Have him back here. Getting gold. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll build a whole additional row of another 9 barracks. And that'll give me 16 or 18 total. And that'll help me out a lot. I obviously need more wood. Let's see. Is there any wood over here? There is. Okay, so I have this town center can start doing wood. I need another gold mine too. I'm not going to be able to operate very long without another gold mine. Hope they can't slide past over there. Okay, well, let's get something built there. And this is going to be my main area of defense, right in this box. Generally what happens as soon as the treaty is over, they start pushing. But I found that if you can defend yourself with a small amount of troops, perhaps with additionally utilizing a lot of building-based defenses like the fortresses and towers, you can send in most of your guys to disrupt what they're trying to build, and then it doesn't take long for you to end up destroying them enough that they can't actually continue to rebuild like you can, and maybe it becomes a game of attrition. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Cool. All right. Now, wall. I don't usually use walls, but in this case, I feel like it's pretty helpful to do so. Normally, I just use static defenses, but we'll see how this works for me. The problem I have with walls is that you tend to spend a lot of time like just rebuilding your wall instead of going on the offensive. Like I feel like people are constantly putting holes in, like breaching it, so you have to constantly go back, and it's actually pretty distracting. You spend so much time just trying to fix what other people are destroying. I'm not a big fan of it, but we'll see. Thought there was a gold mine over here somewhere, but maybe not. How many do we have here? 65. Okay, we'll be good. We still have another like 6 minutes. So 6 minutes to build up to a max force. That'll be no problem. And then that'll even give me time to start building some of my fortresses and stuff like that. So I have the same plan that I always do. I'm gonna probably take on. They might try to build a bridge, so I have to be aware of that. They're probably gonna build a bridge across here somewhere. And as soon as they do, they're just gonna try flood. But I don't think I have to worry about yellow right now. What I think is gonna happen is once I start attacking green, yellow's gonna come in, help them. So I'm probably gonna be in green's territory when yellow comes to attack me, which gives them a huge advantage because they get all of the local advantages where they can use both static defenses and they can use a lot of their civilization, their like civ powers, which I should know these by now, but I think mine's the ones that can disappear everything because that one's pretty inconvenient. Oh, dummy. Locked himself out. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on, get all these houses built. Houses, let's see, more farms. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a problem where I'm not gonna have enough gold to really continue this if this becomes a long battle. So pretty much as soon as I capture the next territory, I have to get the gold mines going for me. So once I get the houses built, that's when I start building up all my stack defenses. So I'm gonna have fortresses set up and everything. The idea is that even if I lose one area, hopefully I can stem the loss and only lose the one area. Really think they're gonna try to bridge that. It'd be the most inconvenient, and I always assume that they're gonna do the most inconvenient. Castle there. So I guess one question that people ask me is why I built so many barracks and stuff. And it's because, generally speaking, I'm not the best with the actual, we'll say, strategy of the game. Like, I'm not going to lay traps using artillery to cover my guys or anything like that. And I've never really had to, but one thing I do constantly have to do is I just kind of outbuild, I outproduce everybody else. And it tends to work pretty well. Let's see. I'm gonna put there. It works well enough anyway, so hopefully I can continue that trend. Let's see, let's get you building that, and get you building there. There we go. Oops, you're not producing either. Yeah, I know this is a lot of barracks, but I have the space for it, so I might as well use them all. And now I can build up to 400 units. Whoa. Okay, so 400 units is a lot. So I have my main force here. This is going to be my main defensive force. And they're going to be my #1 hotkey. And they're probably going to have to be stationed out here because I'm almost certain that as soon as the game starts, this wall's getting attacked. So get you back in here so you can build towers, I guess. Let's get you out here too. Yeah, so as soon as this starts, they will start attacking, and that might be enough to actually break the main attacking force of green. But in my experience, it's usually not. I usually need a secondary force, which is what I'm trying to build here. It's not quite as quick as I've hoped. Right now, my secondary force is only 72 people. That's not going to be enough, so I'm gonna have to just block them with my little force there. So I like how their artillery is moving close. So as soon as oh, there we go. Wish I could have gotten that real quick, but I didn't see it. Okay, so the artillery's down pretty much. And then I'm gonna bring in my guys for support. Alright, cool. Those guys are awful, man. They convert all mine, they make them sick. Remember when I used to play Empire Earth 1? One of them. Oh, did I not? Did I not take that all the way to the end? Man. Okay, cool. Alright, well. Alright, well, I managed to hold off the first attack. That worked well. Um, Inevitably, though, somebody's going to build a bridge or something and go around all my forces, so I have to prepare for that. Yep, see, there's yellow down here, attacking the southern part of the wall. Hopefully that really wasn't a good attempt. Uh, Yellow seems to be weak, so that could work out for me pretty well. By the time they get done expanding, hopefully I'll be done with green. We'll have to see. Okay, take all them out. Alright, you guys go. Okay, build that. Let's see. Let's build a castle here to keep an eye on the water. Make sure nobody's building bridges across. Another castle right here in case somebody breaks through. Let's see, build a watchtower or an observing tower there. Yeah, I do read all the comments people leave on the videos. So if anybody sees something I'm doing wrong or has any advice, I definitely do not ignore it. That's how I found out that production queue button, which actually has helped me a lot in this game. Trust an army group. There we go. So like as you can see, I'm already low on gold. So I do need to capture another thing. What I might do, I need to cripple green is what I need to do. Okay, so I have all 400 of these guys. Cool. Let's march them. Oh, haha. Okay, so here, haha. Okay, so as soon as that bridge is built, they picked a bad place to build a bridge. But as soon as that's built, we'll just walk over, and then that'll give me another place to attack. Yep, okay, cool. March across. Yeah, okay, so what we need to do with you guys is we need to break through. What, did they build another bridge? They built two bridges. Oh man. Okay, let's get some towers there. Hoping that these guys just keep busy enough that they're not too concerned with anything else and trying to send anything over there. Yeah, what I would like to do is capture here because they have gold mine. They have a gold mine right in here, and it's pretty close to mine. There's a bridge connecting it, so I should be able to defend it pretty well. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to capture this huge territory here. I already have some guys over here that can just walk across and start building, so it works out well. So if you're wondering why I always build like stacked defenses as I go, even though it looks like I'm winning, is I always play the game like I'm about to lose the game. So even if I'm doing really well, I still treat it like that any moment the computer could win. That's why I'm always producing so many troops, and that's why I always treat. Okay, so all right. Oops. Do I have? Oh, oh man. Come on, get out of here. Alright, so what I'm going to need to do is move these few troops I have here up to guard this wall, this area. Help with that, I guess. Okay, you're going to sweep up here and take that out. No, they got that, so you guys can just work on there. Yeah, this is my like little wall defense force, I guess. This group's getting pretty weak, so hopefully I can at least disrupt their economy enough that I don't have to worry about them building much more than what they already have. Might also be wishful thinking, because I have 60 guys left. I can link them with these guys, actually. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Let's fight out, pop out through here, and then link up across the bridge. You always have this giant force that's just chilling, not really doing much. Okay, okay. I forgot about you building stuff, man. Yeah, so the thing is, like, even if they kill a bunch of my guys, I can produce so many so quickly that it really helps me recover from any losses. So you are now the new First Army group. Let's get you some health. Let's go back to this group and let's get you right there. Let's have you march in. Yeah, I really want that gold mine, man. So, this is also something I don't use my heroes nearly enough. Like, I always have heroes around. Never really use them for anything. Just kind of hang out. Sometimes I'll use them to explore and just call it be disruptive, but lately I've been trying to, you know, use more of them. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, you end up repairing these walls more than actually doing anything else. So, let's see. Let's have you explore. Sometimes the exploring is good. Most of the time it's just a waste, but I get the units for free anyway. So, yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so I have green over here. They still have that wall. Oh, man, I gotta get over there because they just incorporate them into everything. Alright, can't allow that to happen. Yeah, the computers are sneaky, man. They grab these like tribal units and suddenly the tribe's working with them and it's really distracting. They're not very strong, but it's a pain enough that you have to go in and destroy them. But they're usually an easy victory, so you can go in there, usually roll right over them, and then take that territory for yourself. The biggest, uh, the biggest thing to make this difficult is the fact that you have so much territory to then gain and control. So that like as soon as you clear out one area, then they just come in and rebuild behind you. So you really have to build up as you go. So like as soon as my guys clear this one out, I'll bring in villagers and they can just, rebuild everything and do what they need to do. And at least you can get some forts in there or something. That'll help. That'll help keep it from getting taken back. What do I got here? First army group, get in here, destroy everything. Not these guys. Oh, they're still getting attacked. Ooh, taking a lot of casualties in here. Let's get out of here. Take out these trebuchets. I don't like them all clustered together, but they're like just raining artillery on them. I might retreat with these guys, bring them back so they can get some health, and then get some more. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them back and then resupply them. So I have a bunch of units made already that I can just send up there and help them out. Yeah, so it's gonna be a 200 person army after this. So that's not bad. Okay, let's see how these guys are doing. These guys, okay. Isn't bad, 99 guys. As more casualties get produced, I'll send them over to help my my first army group. Okay, so I can actually get somebody over here. And we can actually take this one over, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we can actually get gold mines set up. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I need to start learning more hotkeys, man, because I don't know most of them, and I feel like it really slows me down. Okay, we can get you over here to assist in this because I need a fort built. Haha, huge army group. Okay, now you're gonna march right in here and you're gonna finish destroying everything. You can build some towers out here. More towers. Explore. There we go. Okay. There's people doing as much as possible considering that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I pretty much defeated the tribe, which is, good for me, I guess. Make sure there's no one in here. Oh, they do have stuff in here. It's doing fine. Yeah, so like they might still have a large amount of army units attacking me, but each time I come in here, I destroy more and more of their production. So even if I just take out, some warehouses where they drop stuff off, it still slows down what they can make. Generally speaking, the computers don't stockpile, so they pretty much just use whatever they produce. So any hit to their, production really hurts them. So let's get you in here, attack that. So they're producing. Yeah, okay. And last one. 27 barracks. So I can refill my entire army in about 4 minutes if it gets completely destroyed. So, that's always good. That. Okay. I don't want you to go that way though. I want you to go this way and finish clearing this stuff out. Do I have any? I do, but I want you to work on this kind of thing. No more citizens. Alright, once I get some citizens, I'll send them up there. This is taking a while because it's not one of my territories, but I'll slowly inch them back. And I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so this is the end of the map, so let's take this out real quick. I didn't realize how far I was going. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, lead them all out there. I can get formation, kill you, destroy you. Alright. Alright, now you can head over here to where the military forces are and build there first. Just take a walk over here, make sure there's nothing hiding. Hate when I send a citizen or a builder, whatever they're called, to go and I hate when I send them to go and build something, but I didn't clear it properly, so by the time my assistant gets there, it's like there's a tower built or some other kind of trap, and I just lost this builder for no reason. Too many in there? Okay, we can build another one. Right? Nope, too many in there. Cool, more can go in here. Okay, so you might be asking why I didn't go and defend the wall there. And honestly, it's just that I have two forces. If they get through the wall, I'll go and attack them and everything. But right now, I'm doing well enough that I don't really need to worry about it. I didn't think they'd get through the wall, and then if they did, where's my builders? Did my builders die en route? I think my builder died en route. So let's get somebody else over here to build that. Start having these guys explore. So why don't you come over here where the bridge is? Where's my builder? Okay. Weird. Did I miss that? Or did they build it after I left? They had to have built it after I left. Okay, let's get some towers built around here. Have you produce? You know, I don't think I need it anymore. Hope you kill that, which they're not going to. So why don't you come over here and you take that out? There you go. Okay. Let's keep going over here, take that out. It's an easy win so far. Okay, and they're producing that. Alright, now you guys go over here and start clearing that out since they look like they got this under control. You guys come down here, destroy this. Okay, so I want one here. And then I want one over here where all the supplies are. First, let's get some guys in here to destroy this. Okay, let's see. You know, I might be able to sneak something through here. The fort there. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright. So basically all these forts and stuff, they're just designed so that they just can't come and rebuild behind me because the computer loves to do that. They're super good at it. They're sneaky. Need to destroy this because if that gets built before mine gets built, it's going to destroy mine. So let's get that destroyed, shall we? And I'm going to need some. Well, might not need guys to protect that. I think I will though. So what do my barracks have? My barracks have a good amount. Okay, congratulations guys. You get your first assignment. Your first assignment is to go and protect this flank so that that castle doesn't get destroyed. I have guys up there protecting the other castle. And good, good. Okay, that's built, so let's get that. Alright, alright. So, let's get a little thing built there. Some towers built up. Yeah, I think I'm spending a little too much time building things. I'm not setting my militaries to go capture anything, so let's pick up the slack there. Hopefully I can find a bridge to cross this river. I mean, like, I'm sure... Oh, there they go. Okay, I figured they would have one. Alright, well, good, that's being built. That's good. Okay. I have to send these guys out. I'm gonna have to merge those two army groups when this is done being built. This is just gonna protect so they can't roll and just start getting the resources. And that's all. So, get this done. I think yellow's pretty much on their way out. They're not even fighting me anymore. I'm gonna need like a castle there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they could still put up a fight. They just seem to have stopped. So I'm just gonna cross the bridge. Now, this army group might actually be destroyed here because usually they keep all of their main forces really close, and to breach walls and stuff is pretty difficult. So we'll see how they do. As soon as this castle goes up, I'll send. Nope, I'll do it now. What are these guys attacking? Oh, yeah, good call. All right, I'm gonna take that out and then shift up and take that out. There you go. Take that out, and then we're gonna merge those two groups. This is gonna pop up. And then I'm going to just build some towers and stuff, but that'll keep everything pretty much locked down. So there goes pretty much Green's entire ability to fight war. They had a chance for a little while, but I pretty much either have stuff up in all their territory or I'm building stuff in all their territory. So it's not that they can't recover, it's just difficult from this point. Let's come back up here and build some towers. Let's see, build a tower. I know they're called observation posts, but I call them towers, so that's what they're going to be known as. So like you can even see green fell back a little bit into yellow's territory to build a secondary wall. I mean, it's not going to help them, really. Okay, how's first army group doing? They're super weak. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to fall back to here, or here, and I'm going to link you up with all these troops to make you stronger, and then you're going to attack again. So that'll bring your total force to pretty high. Let's see, increase range so I can engage everything from a little further away. Oh, wait, no. Let's take this stuff out so that they can finally call quits. Oh, they rebuilt a little bit here. Oh, that's a spy, man. Yeah, take him out. Okay, so with my plan of taking everything, I'm just going to go there, build something there, build a fort down the southern tip. The one thing that building the forts does, which a lot of people don't realize, is that even if they're not in a strategic location, it prevents the computer from building another fort in that territory. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll build them just to get them built, even if they're not in the most ideal location, because either the battle's still going on there and I can't get a builder in or something. If I can't get it into the best location, it's fine, but at least I can, you know, get it used up in such a way that the computer just can't come in and easily build two of them. So I have to roll in there and roll there, which isn't the best, but you know, it is the way I play. I thought there was something over there. Okay, did that get built? Okay, so you're there. You guys are there. Okay, let's merge you with that group. Oh, I can't build. Oh, wait, there you go. That'll work. Okay. My 10th Army group. Let's get you rehealthed. At this point, rehealthing them isn't really that important of a thing, but, if you can, why not? March these guys right in here. And then, let's see, march these guys in here. Okay. So can I build another fort here? Where do I need it? That's probably a good location there. There. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I kind of took back all of that. So I have 14 territories. So usually when I get to about this level, I try to destroy their ability to make war, which is about where they're at. And then I usually just set my guys on explore, and they just kind of go around and kill anything they can find. It it's probably pretty boring to watch, to be honest, because they're just walking around doing everything automatically, and you're like, oh, well, why aren't you controlling them? But it's pretty effective. So after I break up this main force here, I will probably put my guys on explore. I need to get in here, I think. Yeah, there's not much over there, but since I'm here, I might as well destroy it. And then I'm going to walk over and see if I can get over there. And that's pretty much the end of the game. I think I'm playing this on average now, and I think I need to switch it to good, because if it's on good, then it might not be, it at least takes longer um, to win. So, it appears more challenging. Even if you know you're going to win, if it takes you a while to accomplish that, then it at least feels like it's like a more challenging of a game. Um, so anyway, take a few minutes to talk about what we're doing next. So I like to do retro games and older games. So I think the next game I try to take on will actually be Resident Evil 1 and 2 for PlayStation 1 or PlayStation Original. Not sure what people are calling it now. I guess they're probably calling it PlayStation 1, but it was just the original PlayStation. I actually bought an original one from a throwback website, or I guess like a retro gaming website, and I have the original games and stuff. So it's not even like a computer download off Steam. It's the original game. I'm using memory cards, just like you would have back in the day and stuff like that. So it's actually, I'm pretty excited. Um, the game's long. I think the best time you can expect to beat it in is about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do live commentary. I like doing commentary during the games. I think it's more interesting than just watching somebody play, or even those people who they play the game but they end up putting like a soundtrack on during it. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, like if that's what you want to do, fine. But I kind of like to talk. I like to tell people about how I'm working through whatever problem I'm going through, especially a game like that where it's a lot of puzzles, it's a lot of frustration. Um, and you know, the one thing that I like about it a lot is that there's no actual like there's no checkpoints. You either beat it or you don't, but you don't checkpoint save in the game. They have typewriters that you can save your progress in, but pretty much if you die before you hit one of those, or if you hit one of those and didn't actually save it because you have a limited number of saves you can do, then you're just kind of that's it. That's the game. It's like congratulations, you just you tried playing the game for a little bit, but that was it. So see how these guys doing. They're still exploring. I just set them to explore, and now my big force here is going to explore, and then a bunch of these guys. So yeah, a lot of people don't like when I do this, and I understand why you don't like it. I mean, like it is kind of boring and everything, but it makes it so much easier to clear out large areas of everything. You have these guys just randomly going through, finding things, um, and it just makes it so like simpler for me. And then the only thing I have to worry about really is moving guys into areas where I can uh, you know, build up my territory and put in defensive buildings so that they can't rebuild. And at this point, I know all these buildings are overkill and stuff, and I get that, but I'm still doing it because, like I said, I always play the game like I'm about to lose, so I always treat it as if I always keep building, I keep producing, you know, that's why I still have these guys going. It's just, I've seen before when I used to play Empire Earth 1 online, and I'd play against people, you'd have them on the ropes, they'd be about ready to call it quits, but then they found some corner somewhere, they rebuilt all their stuff, and now, you know, now they have a sizable force and they're counterattacking you. And granted, it was very rare that they were able to actually come back, but if you're doing nationally ranked games where you're actually competing for a spot nationally, even like the threat of them coming back is still kind of scary. You're like, hey, I thought I had you dead. You had one villager left, and now here you are with 400 horsemen. You know, so so I just keep building, keep expanding. Let's see, get that built. Let's see. I haven't seen any green guys in a while. Where are they hiding? So, I wonder where. Well, that's one of the things. Okay, so that needs to get destroyed. But I wonder what they still have of green. Because I thought we pretty much destroyed all of green. Oh, okay, okay. So they have a guy right there. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring a bunch of guys in. We're gonna destroy this wall, which will give us access to him. There's times where, man, like you can never find the last guy, so I end up getting aggravated and I just sit there and destroy like every piece of wall they have. I just destroy everything until I can finally get to their last guy. Oh, you're supposed to destroy him. Oh, there you go. One. Well, good game. Let's take a look at how I did. Okay, so yeah, that's to be expected. My scores were just too high. Um, I definitely didn't get all the Imperials because I didn't have the biggest thing. I never actually built wonders. I didn't build any roads. I didn't trade. I should have done all that stuff. I definitely had the infantry flag the longest. Okay, so here's what I look at. I killed 1,600 units. I lost 500 units. Not bad. 3.5. So this is the number. Usually, if this is a positive number, you win. I mean, like, you can lose with it being a positive number, but if it's more than one, you're gonna win. Just you're inflicting too much damage, and you're not losing enough units. 1,600. Yeah, okay. I didn't capture any buildings. Uh, I did destroy a lot. I lost 4 buildings. They're all from that front area where the wall was and stuff. I think each wall counts as a building. So you both lost 7 town centers. Okay. Largest military. Uh, yeah, that's because I just kept mine so high. I only needed like 60 something uh, villagers, and that's mostly because I don't worry about collecting iron or um, zinc. I think it's zinc. What's the other one? I think it's zinc. Anyway, I don't worry about capture or I don't worry about any of those. I just do golden food. That's the only thing I worry about, and wood and stone. But the wood and stone is for buildings, not for units. I think that's also why I like my method of the musketmen because they only take two resources. Now they take a lot of resources, but it's only two. Most effective is military leader, least effective is mentorship. Okay. Okay. Now I used to look at this a lot. I don't really look at it so much. From 20 minutes to the end of the game is considered one battle of New Hampshire. I mean, I see like this is what I mean. I don't really like it because like those guys were moving all over the place. This from 20 minutes to 30 minutes, it was another battle. Like, see, First Infantry Division, but it only had 3 actual units in the tower, so, that really wasn't anything. I don't know, I don't really look at this very much. Um, yeah. Okay, so this is what, oh, tin. That's what it was. Tin and iron, I don't really worry about collecting, and that's because none of the units I build do anything with it. So, gold and food are my main priority. And to a lesser extent is stone, but stone because as you can see, after I start winning, I have to come and capture all these territories. Let's see, trade, I didn't trade anything because I don't have any allies. I had 11 leaders. It's weird because this gives you points for having 11 leaders, but you can only get a leaders if you're, like, you can't have more than one of the same leader at a time. So if you never use your leaders and you get all three of them, then you only have three, but it doesn't care how long you have them for. So it's actually better just to kill them off so you can get more, and kill them off and get more, and kill them off and get more. I didn't build any bridges or roads. I didn't use any powers. I didn't convert any units. And I never convert any units because I don't build any of the priests. Um, good there. Okay, so the timeline's really interesting. So I like looking at the timeline because this is pretty much where it happened. So pretty much at 20 minutes, which you can tell is right here, about here is 20 minutes, they dropped. They never actually recovered. They've always had some units, but they never really recovered. Now, this is when Yellow tried to counterattack me. They built a ton of units. They sent them after me. You can see I took a little bit of a dip. Now, that doesn't mean I didn't take casualties. It just meant that I was building casualties or rebuilding faster than they're being destroyed. So this little drop, like obviously I was taking casualties this entire battle, but pretty much as soon as somebody died, one of those 27 barracks just produced a new guy out, and it was good. That's why my things look so steady. Um, citizens, citizen is pretty interesting to see because this is pretty much when I started taking them out economically. So pretty much up until this point, well, green, I almost had green, and then I think that's when I'd pull my army back to reload it, to resupply it. But as you can tell, I wasn't really affecting them very much. Like I was destroying their army units, but then here's when I started taking out their citizens. You're not gonna win the game unless you take out all the citizens. So then they were able to rebuild because I pulled back, and then I attacked them again, and this time I just destroyed everything. And then pretty much once your citizens are gone, it's not that you're out of the game, it just takes you so long to rebuild and recover from it because first you have to rebuild your citizen force, and then you have to rebuild your economy, and which usually involves build new buildings, resource gathering, stuff like that, and then you can start working on your military again. So once your citizens are lost, it's kind of game for you. Territories. So yeah, I was steady with 5 territories for a long time, and then I started going up, and then I started taking everything I could. Buildings are another good thing. Like once you start losing a significant amount of buildings, like just think about it. If I roll in there and I destroy nothing except for your houses, you now just lost 5 unit total for each house I destroyed. Or if I destroy warehouses, now your guys can still produce, but they have to walk all the way back to the city center. So it's really buildings are almost as important as taking out military units. Anyway, I don't really care about any of this other stuff. I guess if you want to look at it, I don't have any trade units, trade routes. He had 8 at one point. It's a lot. Um, flags. I pretty much had the infantry flag the entire time, and then other people, were able to get certain flags. Crowns. I had military the entire time, and then Green didn't lose it until I actually started attacking him, and then we didn't really play through any of the epics. So, all right, well. Thank you for watching. Anybody else who might have been watching besides Lil Fox, feel free to like, subscribe, definitely comment whether you like the video or not. I read everything, so if you have something to say, say it. All right, talk to you guys later.